Oh, what's my character's name?
Yeah, yeah.
It's America's favorite game show host, Steve Harvey.
You're the twink rogue Steve Harvey.
The silver-haired twink Steve Harvey.
And let me ask you this: what's Steve Harvey's complexion?
It's not the one you think it is.
Yeah, see,
Which
every
fair.
time I blew off you guys and said I did something
Wait,
like I was
pause.
busy, continue. I need to say this properly. The brown rice in a magic shop dub.
That's what's up. My favorite fills are the kind that suck.
A sloppy drummer. Come on. Who doesn't love sloppy? Am I right?
The moment you enter the fight, the devil breaks into like a song.
What?
And throughout the whole fight, he's just like singing a ballad.
Is he making ape noises? What's happening?
You take her away. I got no jokes. I got no nothing today.
Yeah, today's gonna be low energy, folks. Um, we had a theme. Sometimes the theme doesn't go as you planned because your brains don't work. When you're two broken men on the internet. So we're just gonna kind of hang out today. I have a couple tracks I am interested in showing Joe. I don't know if Joe's got anything of interest to me, but we'll get to it. Um, in any case, we like music better than you. This is our podcast where we usually put together playlists of songs that have a theme. Last week was new shit. Nope, old shit. The week before that, new shit. Oh, God, it's the beginning. I'm going to have to bleep that. All right. I'm Brandon. My cohort there is Joseph. I don't usually record from this exact physical scenario that I'm in, but we ball.
We ride.
Joe, why are you so tired? What's going on, buddy?
Been up since 4, and I spent my morning at the doctor. So
Jesus, 4.
yeah.
Was it a super early appointment or what's going on?
No, I just don't sleep good.
Yeah, I get that. You know what? I probably got out of bed for the first time around 5 today too because so I had to get a new phone, right?
Yeah.
That came and then all last night it was like transferring all the stuff from my old one to the new one, and it kept saying like 15 hours left, and it assured me that that wasn't an error, so I just kind of let it cook. So I didn't have a phone for like between 7 p.m. last night until this morning when
Yeah.
I went out to the living room where I had the thing going, and magically it was just working. So
Yeah, I got a new phone and went through that same thing just a couple of weeks ago. Well, like 2 days before we went camping.
oh yeah, that's right. The anxiety of that moment is ridiculous. Let me tell you.
I did it overnight.
I get paranoid. You know what I mean?
Mine
Especially like my
mine did not
mom.
take that long though.
Yeah, I don't know what. I guess it's I don't pictures. I don't even. My phone didn't even have that much storage. I don't know what was the holdup, but um, it is what it is. You know,
It.
we ball. I got the fresh iPhone. I don't really care about having the freshest iPhone, but it's been like yeah, it's been probably 4 or 5 years since having this one. So, or my old one. So got the freshest one so that in another 5 years it won't be that out of date.
Respectable. Understandable.
It's weird so far. I forgot to buy a screen protector and a fucking case, so I've just been raw dogging it for a day, you know?
Did that one come stock with the new iOS 18?
I think the emojis are well, not all of them, but like the reactions on messages are like 3D
Yeah,
skeuomorphic. It's uncomfortable.
mine just updated this morning, and I'm gonna react to one of our messages to see.
React to the G word. The audience
That's
knows about that
exactly
word.
what I'm doing. Well,
And if you don't, it's geriatric.
oh, and I can react with emojis now. That's cool. You put your shit in dark mode or what, dude?
Dude, you know my like it transferred over everything. You know I stay in dark mode. I have
Yeah.
sensitive eyes. You know what I mean?
This must be riveting.
I mean, we're just out here, man. You listen to any music lately? What's up?
Actually, like, no.
Podcast? Anything? You just been sitting in the
Yeah.
dark?
No, basically. No, I genuinely have been playing Baldur's Gate and nothing but.
Well, hold on. Tell me a little bit about that.
I'm on my 3rd playthrough. Going as a rogue this time.
Okay.
The
Can you name your
twinkiest-
character? What's the
Twinkiest
twinkie-
rogue you've ever seen. What's my character's name?
Yeah.
America's favorite game show host, Steve Harvey.
You're the twink rogue Steve Harvey.
The silver-haired twink Steve Harvey.
And let me ask you this. What's Steve Harvey's complexion?
It's not the one you think it is. Well, actually, it might. White. He's a white guy.
The silver-haired Steve Harvey, no relation.
White
Yeah.
guy with neck tattoos.
There's got to be a million of those guys actually named Steve Harvey. You just get pissed off all day.
100%. Yeah, he's saving Baldur's Gate right now.
What do you do? What is the Baldur's Gate? What the fuck is that?
Baldur's Gate is a location, technically. It is a city in the Forgotten Realms, you know?
Don't sound very forgotten to me, but
Buy it. Let's play a game. Let's play.
I did say I was gonna do that. You know what? This is unprecedented. I'm at my gaming computer right now.
We'll do it live.
We're gonna do it live if my mouse works. There we go.
The game just had a huge update. It's really fun. Really fun to play with friends, and I think it would be cool. We could even film some Let's Plays, you know, a little bit of film some content.
We could do the whole spigaggle, dude. I got the equipment. Yes, I am old. Thank you for asking, Steam. Jesus fuck.
This morning I was doing some perusing on the internet, trying to gather some stuff that I could use for a new segment I'd like to do.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And I'm going to mention this up top so that the people who see this, if they want to suggest other places for me to peruse that they think might hold some good stuff, let me know. But where I was looking this morning was I was going through some Reddits, you know, some subreddits, specifically looking at our
Consulting
hardcore.
the articles.
I was looking at hardcore. I was looking at the punk subreddit. I was looking at death metal. I was looking at just like the metal subreddit in the hopes to find some good threads of some dudes on the internet arguing about nothing.
Dude, it's us. We're dudes on the internet arguing about nothing.
Yeah, and I think it'd be fun to just kind of let's take a look at this argument and see some points people are making. You know, can you crowd kill on minors?
I mean,
I yes.
can.
I can do whatever I want.
You want the full show experience? I was a minor getting crowd killed. I volunteered for it. You know what I mean?
Dude, I went to a show on Saturday night.
Oh, that's right. Local gig guy, this guy here. Made the poster and everything.
I love a local gig. What can I say?
I'm in the back smoking outside.
You know, it was a cool time. It was really nice. Like Brandon said, I made the flyer for the show. A bunch of local bands, a couple of out of town bands.
At Sharp
I rolled
Short
out.
Chain. Hit him up on
hit me up.
Instagram.
But it was at the midnight hour. There's a bunch of everything I say here, I say lovingly, and I don't want it to sound bad.
It was a bunch of dorks.
No, not even. But it was the cutest show I've ever been to, and like,
Aww.
I was smiling big the whole time because we've been to a couple shows at the the midnight hour that we have said like, yeah. But we have said, like, damn, this is the closest anything has felt to the Cobalt, you know? But, like, going to the midnight hour, seeing a small room show that is all, frankly, bands I'd never heard of, and the whole audience is children who are their friends. And when I say children, I mean, like, 18, 20-year-olds.
They're kids to us now. We're old as fuck.
Younger. Way younger than us. And it was just kids beating each other up on a Saturday night when they could have been doing anything else. And it warmed my damn heart. It truly warmed my ice cold heart.
For the listeners, yes, I am a poser. I did not go. However, it's because I had a good reason, all right? I was the previous day, my mom had to be at an eye surgery. I don't know, it was kind of gnarly. It was like a graft of a thing, and like she had to be on her back for basically 48 hours after so that the cells would attach properly, like full on donor graft, everything. Like, it was kind of wild shit, even though they got it done in maybe a couple hours. But I had to wake up at 4 the previous day to get her to a 6:30 a.m. check-in, and then had to be up at like 6:30 the next day to get her to the post-op check-in at like 8. And I maybe got 2 hours of sleep both nights.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys know this, but an unfamiliar couch is not really the best place to sleep.
Arguably one of the worst.
I mean, I'm not a small guy, but I'm not huge. It's just it was hard. You know what I mean?
Some of the best sleep I've ever had is on a couch. Like a good couch nap fucking hits. But when it's a couch you don't know, that you aren't acquainted with,
it ain't right.
That's a gamble.
You know what I mean?
It's a gamble every time, frankly.
And it's just like anxiety of like, well, my brother's going under the knife, And
also, if I'm not mistaken, I've slept on the couch at your mother's house.
It's not.
Not a sleeping couch.
It's not as comfortable as it looks.
It's more of a looking couch.
Yeah.
It's the type of couch you put in like a don't touch anything in here room.
I mean, this is Filipino decoration 101. You know what I mean?
No, I know.
If my mom was more traditional, it'd be the plastic condoms on all of it. You know what I mean?
You should have done that before you let me sleep on it.
Brother, you think anything can exist in my mom's house that doesn't get filthy?
There's nothing holy in
my brother lives there.
Yeah, I know it. I know. That dude's just ripping bong loads and doing DDP yoga.
Dude,
he's still doing DDP yoga?
I wish. His health is out of control. Either way, he's all right. So he's had to run one of these little pissant AC things, right?
Yeah.
And apparently he's running that fucker so hard that it's like creating condensation, and the drain is like not working right. So he's just getting the fucking floor wet if it has to run. And it's just mixing with like regular dust. And fucking ash that's in the air because he's disgusting. And the fucking room he's staying in has like a thin layer of mud right now. And I'm like, dude, mop the fucking. Oh my god, it's infuriating.
I've lived in some dismal situations in my own bedroom.
My brother's
you
an
know?
animal, dude. A barnyard animal.
But I'm a 29-year-old man now, and I've learned. You know?
Yeah, he's 30. He's old enough to party. 36 as of last month.
Some dudes just really don't be giving a shit, huh?
Some dudes rock, and some dudes
And other dudes
not.
roll.
I wish he rolled, man. He still hadn't got no license. I tried pressing him about it the other day. I was like, hey, man, so you still set on this whole I'm never going to drive thing? He was basically like, yeah.
Yeah. Why would I need? Mom will drive me around.
I'm like, dude, she hasn't been able to properly drive for like 6 months. And if someone needs to move the car or whatever, like, it would just help me out. And he was like, yeah.
Yeah. That's believe me, brother, that exact situation is a thing I know very well, and I won't speak on it any more than that.
So it was a good show, huh?
Yeah. It really was. Before we move on, I will just say, shout out to the Midnight Hour Records. Shout out to Head Records, who booked the show. And shout out to Malform, who is a sick local band. They did not play that show, but homie Josh from that band is the one who booked it. And he's sick, and they're sick.
Shouts out Malform. They didn't play? I thought they were... Were they not playing that?
No, he was just booking it.
Oh. Well, fuck me, pow right in the kisser. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Either way,
Anyway.
what was the crowd? Was there enough people there for it to be like a show, or was it like 20 of the homies,
It was mostly the homies, It was a pretty small crowd, but not like dead empty. And kids were moshing, so that's all that matters.
Yeah, I mean, I have fond memories of shows about as lit as that, obviously back at the Cobalt, but dude,
Yeah.
Once Kanan and I drove out, it was probably over an hour to get to somewhere. I'm trying to remember the city. It might have been like no, it was like it was far as fuck, right? And we get to this like weird bar,
like Whittier or something.
Past Whittier, I think. To see Agitator, R.I.P. One of the most abrasive straight edge bands of all time. If you don't know, fuck it, I'm gonna play some Agitator in a little bit. Anyways,
hell yeah.
It was maybe like 15 straight edge bros.
Yeah.
And like me and Kanan ended up just like whoever else went to this random bar, and it was a pretty cool fucking time. Yeah.
Dude, some of the best shows and some of the most memorable shows I've ever been to are that exact scenario where you show up and it's like maybe you and 10 other kids and then like the bands that are playing that night.
Yeah.
And I don't think you were at this show. I think it was also me and Kanan, and it was at the Cobalt, but we went to go see Vice, Long Island Power Violence Band.
I would have remembered that.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
But it was literally like 8 people.
Oh my
God. It
God.
was me, Kanan, and 7 other people watching Vice. And their singer was just like, obviously y'all ain't going to do anything. Just move as close up as you possibly can. And so we were just like face to face. It was sick.
I mean,
hey, what's up? We're going to play 20 songs. It's going to be 7 minutes
Y'all
long.
got any cigarettes? Why was Kate in
Damn,
there?
we missed the Sex Prisoner show the other night. It was because that's actually, I do remember now, you couldn't go, and I didn't want to go by myself. So I was like, Kanan, I'm going to the Vice show tonight. Do you want to come?
Oh, I think I have vague memories of that.
I don't know why you couldn't go, but you were doing something.
I'm sure I was just sad. Do you remember what year,
home, dude?
like what year range it would have been?
Like the last year the Cobalt was open.
I was probably just sad.
Yeah,
It's probably like, I
that's
don't want to
fair.
go outside. I'm just gonna walk
I
to
don't want to
Vaughn's.
stand with 8 people in a room and watch a power violence band.
Yeah, see,
Which
every
fair.
time I blew off you guys and said I did something like
Wait,
I was
pause.
busy. Continue. Um, every time you guys would hit me up and I would be like, nah, I think I'm busy or whatever, half the time I would just walk to Vaughn's, buy like a pound of chicken strips and a bag of like, oh, what was the flavor of Ruffles? It was obviously this was before veganism, but it would be like a pound of chicken strips and the cheese Ruffles, you know?
Like the cheddar sour cream.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Spectacular. Or the barbecue.
You know,
oh my god.
Sensational. I used to love I was lamenting the other day. Remember when Lay's would do the like special edition flavors that would be out for a couple months and they'd move on to another crazy flavor?
Yeah, dude, they should have just kept the maple syrup and fucking anyway,
The
go
chicken
on.
and waffles.
Yes.
The chicken and waffles flavor. That was the best damn
Yes.
chip I've ever had in my life. And I miss it every day.
Dude, there's got to be like a pallet of them on eBay. How could they go bad? They were made. They weren't made by God's hand. They were made by man's hubris.
There was, for a while after they stopped like selling them, the Cavarettas still had the like single size bags for a while, and I would go to Cavarettas for lunch. I'd get a sandwich and everything just so I could get a bag of those chips. And
Damn.
I do remember the like slow decline, and like one day they were just stale.
Oh man.
One day they just were not good.
They apparently had a little touch of God's grace and will still left in to die.
Yeah,
You
they
hate to
still
see it.
had the light of the trees for all my Lord of the Rings fans.
Shouts out to Cavarettas, man. Real Valley motherfuckers know.
Yep, get a good
Uh,
Sammy.
And you just see wild Italian things there, you know?
Dude, this is gonna mean nothing to anybody, except for
It means
anybody who
everything to
lives
me.
in. If you live in the valley and you grew up going to the Cobalt like we did, and you haven't been by that way in a little while, we were driving past the other day,
Mhm.
and there's a new bar.
What? There's already 2 bars on
There's
that
a new-
block.
Yeah, so there's the Scotland Yard, there's Casey's, and now there's a place called like Sal's Bar and Grill.
It's just the drunkest. It's not even a city block. It's the drunkest residential block in the valley. Is that what you're saying to me?
Dude, it's it's got to be the most nightmarish place to be on an evening now.
Dude, we gotta go.
I mean, yeah.
It's a bar and grill? Dude, I'm trying to eat french fries and maybe get threatened with a knife or something. You know what I mean?
That's the place that's the place to do it.
It's got, well, like, what? The spillover from Scotland Yard into Casey's was already crazy. Like,
Yeah, and like truly the saddest place. I mean, sorry if you hang out there, but
I'm not. You know
those
what you're
places
doing.
fucking suck.
It's like sometimes you want to be in a hostile atmosphere, perhaps, but not me. You know?
That's why I go to shows.
Actually, yeah. Yeah, that's also a hostile atmosphere. That's more fun, though. It's less
Yeah,
illicit in some ways.
there's camaraderie involved in the hostility.
Write that down. There's a poetry to that.
Camaraderie in the hostility.
I'm
Write a song
stealing
about
that
it.
for something. It's got to be a blacklisted lyric.
Something. And shit, you want to listen to some songs, dude?
Dude, I mean, I'm a little bit inspired now, but what you got for me? You want to go first? You want me to go first? What's up?
I'm not gonna lie to you, I got pee so bad before we listen to anything.
Run off and pee, dude.
I'll be back. I chugged a bunch of cold brew before we started, so
Oh my god.
I'm just a little piss guy.
You're gonna be doing more than that once it really sets in. You know what I mean?
Nah, I'm not a
You're
coffee poops
You're not
guy.
a real shitter.
I'm not. I actually am not.
I definitely am. Let me tell you.
I know you are. The real shitter gene went to my brother.
That's true. Actually, he's in the big leagues, man. That's Jared, I love you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Good guy.
man.
Backed hard. Love
Good
him to
guy,
death.
backed hard. All right. So you pissed, but before you went piss, I asked you a question and you responded with, "I have to go pee." So,
What was the question?
do you want to start, or do you want me to start us off here?
I'll start. I got just a couple songs, and
yeah,
I'm
we
sure
don't have to
some
play a
things will
bunch.
come to me. I'll start with the song that does not match the vibe of any other songs that I've picked, and probably won't.
I got some weirdies, so fire away.
As you know, Crownovhornz released some new stuff pretty recently.
Oh man, it's all phenomenal.
All fantastic. I don't think the man's put out a bad song.
I mean, they're
I
all
listened to it a lot.
bad in like a naughty sort of way.
Yeah, it's bad boy songs, but not bad. I've been listening to that song Hellfest like crazy. The Hatebreed sample is insane.
And they name drop every single band ever. It's
They make
badass,
so many
dude.
hilarious references. It's awesome. And that's going to be my first pick.
Dude, what an excellent pick this is. Folks, if you're unfamiliar, why are you unfamiliar? Grow up. Listen to music.
I can't.
Right?
Yeah, I cannot stress enough how much everybody should be listening. Crownovhornz should be a household name.
He should be as big as what's the pedophile's name? Drake. No, I'm kidding.
Jacob.
Future me, bleep the P word. I can't remember what the situation with that is on YouTube. Here's Hellfest by Crownovhornz. It's so good.
Hatebreed with the boom bap goes crazy.
He's better than Shakespeare, man.
Truly has a way with words. Got a death wish, call you Jake Bannon is crazy.
Dude, shouts out Death Wish Records, shouts out Converge. I think they even mention Umbra Vitae in this too.
I think so.
I'm trying to get like that, dude. Look like Dracula
Lamb
with
of
glasses
God
on.
till you acted like a mastodon.
Come on, dude. Oh my gosh, not only is the song over, Baldur's Gate is installed, Joseph.
Let's go. Yeah, we're gonna fuck around with that later. But truly, an insane output from Crownovhornz. Like I said, I've not heard anything from him that I haven't gobbled right up.
He zero misses, whether it's as Crownovhornz or in Collapsed Skull. I mean, the mixtape, that's like 20 tracks. Collapsed Skull album's also like 20 tracks, and he just
Dude,
dropped.
it's even longer than that. It's like 30 something.
The output is not only high quality, it's high volume.
And like, it's all of my favorite things in music, like you got fun references to other shit that I love. You've got, it's hard, but also like perfectly tongue in cheek,
Yeah, it's definitely aggressive, but it's not like, I'm gonna shoot you in the head with a gun. He'll say it cooler than that, but he probably will threaten you.
100%. And every song is like sweet, concise, like under 3 minutes.
I mean, what more could you ask for?
Y'all don't need to be doing more than that.
Crown, if you ever listen to this, shouts out to you, my friend. I'll buy a shirt when I get some money. Don't worry about it. All right.
Me too.
Oh,
Actually, I have a collapsed skull shirt coming on Thursday.
there you go. This man's a lifer.
That's what's up.
God, that album's so good. All right, I this is gonna be entirely strange and not at all like the thing that you just had me play here. So to preface this, you remember it was probably at least a month or two ago now, but I played a track by a little group called Ida called Shrug.
Yes.
That's my favorite song by Ida. As it so happens, they put out very recently, maybe even I saw it today for the first time. I don't know if it came out today. No, exactly today.
Oh, fuck
They
yeah.
they put out a single of Shrug the Woo mix, Shrug the 4-track demo, and Shrug the hold on, I need to say this properly. The Brown Rice in a Magic Shop dub.
That's what's up.
So
Yeah, for sure.
I ain't saying all that again, but I'm gonna play the dub
I ain't
version
reading that
of
essay.
Shrug. I really ain't, dude. All I saw was dub when I looked at the single track list earlier, and I was like, I'm in.
Sold.
It's even weirder than some of the like when the body gets dub. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I didn't know that was possible, but this is stranger than that.
Listen, I mean, my dad, as I've stated before on this podcast, was the reggae guy in college, and like, I grew up introduced to some weird fucking dub music from a very young age, and like, when I got into like heavy music, that's when I discovered like some of the best dub is usually actually made from like fucking rockers.
Dude, I mean,
Blind Idiot God,
yeah, blinded you.
The Body.
What's the dude who does Jesu from Godflesh? J.K.
Yeah,
Flesh.
J.K. Flesh.
Come on.
Yeah.
This is weird shit. This is Shrug, the Brown Rice. I ain't reading all that. Ida, somebody called Bernie Worrell, and somebody called His Name Is Alive. Here we go.
Cool.
Ooh. It runs a little
So
long,
far.
but after a couple minutes, I'll turn it off because it does like meander a bit after a while, and it gets real like abstract.
That's the stuff I tend to like. We'll see. How long is it?
It's like 5:51.
We'll see.
Not enough dub made from sad independent music.
Yeah. Put more reverb on your compressed ass drums. And
Dude.
some delay.
Put reverb and delay on every snare drum on the planet.
Straight up.
What did they even record for all this weird shit?
It's kind of freaky.
This freaky dub making my penis soft. What if we just became a dub band?
I mean, you know I'm in. That's like not far off from what I was doing.
That's true.
It's basically what my feet was.
We're doing a dub track.
Can
Kyle,
we?
if you ever hear this,
Straight up, I will.
we'll do a dub track. Alright, it's pretty much this for like another 2 minutes. Brown rice in a magic shop dub.
It's pretty cool. I like that remix. I mean, for a period of time, that's like exclusively the type of shit that I was listening to.
Hey, you were on a real like psychological journey.
Yeah, weird, crazy. Like I was listening to a lot of weird krautrock, a lot of weird, just like dub and spacey, meandering stuff, jammy shit. But not jam bands.
Yeah,
not jam bands.
Grateful
Like-
Dead, it's on site.
Yeah, I mean, I like King Giz, but that's where my love ends.
At least when they jam, it's meaningful.
It's cool, and there's usually like some intention to it, whereas the other bands are just fucking jerking off on stage.
Yeah, they're just high.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know?
and I've had enough, but that's cool. And dude, you don't have to convince me. I would do another band like that in a second. That's the type of shit I would play drums for.
Oh, dude, I'll get weird with it. You know what I mean?
Let's go.
I thought about buying a full-on like analog drum machine.
You should.
I saw one of these for like $150. I didn't look in it. I told myself that day I was gonna like look at like reviews and whatnot, and then
Yeah.
I completely forgot because it was things I was looking up while sitting in like the hospital lobby waiting for my mom's surgery to like
Yeah.
go through, and then my phone was dying, so it killed my enthusiasm. But
Yeah. It's when you're looking at your phone to kill time and you're really just staring at it. You're not actually doing anything meaningful.
I'm just searching for drum machines on
Yeah, dude.
Amazon.com, brother.
I'm just passing the time, homie.
They
Yeah.
come in wild colors. I'm gonna look into that thing. It just seems fun. I don't know.
Do it, dude. And then we can it'll finally come to fruition. We'll really be the two dark boys.
Yo, we need jet black overalls, dude.
Yeah, dude. Be some DJs from up north.
If you're in the comments, folks, tell me are overalls still cool?
They are. I should have bought a pair the other day. I ordered a new pair of Carhartts. Should have ordered
Bro.
Yeah.
The Carhartt overalls, hard.
Crazy. I know a place to get them for cheap. I'm gatekeeping it, so I won't say it here, but
I love how gatekeeping is now like, because it's so talked down upon, people are just like actively joking about and gatekeeping like more than they ever were.
yeah, dude. Gatekeeping fucking rocks.
Gatekeeping's hilarious, dude. I just saw a story from fucking the singer of Tsunami, Joseph. My other favorite, Joseph. He like shouted out some ice cream and then crossed out every single one of the name labels in
saw
the
that.
picture.
That's true hater shit. Taking the time.
My man, dude.
It's like I think about it every time the tweet that's like, damn, that shit looks good. Where'd you get that from? It's like, damn, the owner just killed himself in front of me.
Yeah, I will now begin gatekeeping everything for fun. I no longer want sponsorships. Actually,
Everything I like is cool, but you can't know about it.
you can't know about it unless they write us a check, in which case...
Dude, that's the new bit for the show. We're going to talk about new bands, but we're going to bleep out every band name.
Future me, go back through the clip archives and then do one up, and then we'll post it.
Gatekeeping all of our favorite bands. Oh,
That's my new
God.
favorite bit.
Jesus, that's good. Well, next, Brandon, I'll keep it going with stuff that was just recently put out. And this is not a recent release, but it was just recently put up on streaming. Back in 2015, the Rival Mob put out little EP called If You Listen to Fools. And it's got a track on it called Speak with Power that beats fucking ass, brother.
Dude, the second you said Rival Mob, my brain, it was like I heard fucking Fortunate Son and helicopter noises, and I was like, God, I miss that fucking band. You know what I mean?
Dude, very poignant, actually. Remember the band Circus that we talked about 2 weeks ago?
Absolutely.
I watched a live set of theirs the other night with Emily, and they opened with the intro grunt.
Yo, shouts
So,
out.
A couple more points to that band for...
What did M think of that? I know she's down with the clown.
She's the one who wanted to watch the live set.
There we go. That
Yeah.
right there. Respect to you, Emily. I'm not down with the clown. God. Fucking Rival Mob kicks ass.
One of the best bands of all time
Well, best to ever do it. I need to
in
get
any category of music.
all of
They
the
are
cables
best.
out of my keyboard. Yeah, I mean, especially like definitely when it comes to hardcore, absolutely. But in general, music wise, music is moving in many ways, but that's some real music made for movement. You know what I'm saying?
Nothing gets me quite as fired up as the Rival Mob.
I'm bricked up. Oh, these ox must plow.
Yeah.
Speak with what is does E.F.K say what E.F.K stands for in the song?
I don't know.
Fuck.
Fucking play that and play Speak with Power and just let it play both songs.
Yeah, it'll only take 2 minutes. Here we go. Oh, starts off hot.
Some of the best bass tone.
D-Gen drum fills.
My favorite kind. My favorite fills are the kind that suck.
A sloppy drummer. Come on. Who doesn't love sloppy? Am I right?
Sloppy, but like hitting all the cues is my favorite.
I need some sloppy right now, brother. Let me tell you.
You're telling me.
That's like a straight up fucking AC/DC ass riff, dude.
Oh, yeah. That little
the
the
flourish.
ride.
Come on. Oh my god. Rival
Yeah.
Mob, you sons of bitches.
One of the best to ever do it.
We need a comeback. Please.
Please. Please. Genuinely, I'm begging for it. That's like one of the ones that I would love to see.
I don't care what I break during and or before it happens, but I need to see it.
Also, I'm pretty sure E.F.K is a cover, but by who, I don't know.
It's got to be some. Well, there. If you know, you know. All right. Shouts out to Gatekeeping.
When I look it up, there are 2 songs that come up, and it's The Rival Mob and
Okay.
Jungle Rot.
Okay. What a dude! I've definitely heard of Jungle Rot, but it just ugh.
No, I know that E.F.K, like Eat, Fuck, Kill, is like a saying, so they're probably just 2 different songs about the same thing.
Could be, yeah. I mean, it's like a FOAD, fuck off and die.
Yeah.
You know,
FTW.
pretty hard.
Type beat.
Yeah, dude, for the whales.
Yeah. I have an FTW tattoo.
That's the only reason I said for the whales. You know, when you first told me about that tattoo, you kept saying for the for
Friends
the
through
whales,
weed.
or that like you kept saying everything but like the normal fuck the world thing. So I was like, what tattoo are you talking about?
Yeah.
What do you
No,
mean?
I got I have it, James has it, our buddy Etai has it, and our buddy Brady has it. It's a little guy smoking a pipe, and in his cloud of smoke it says FTW. And obviously it's, fuck the world. But
Free the whales.
Free the whales. We all got it because as teenagers we smoked a lot of weed together. So to us it was friends through weed.
And now, because he's a grown man, it's friend to women.
I am an ally.
There we go. You know, we hate periods on here. Okay?
Ally these nuts on your
Oh my god, that was. I
I'm
wish
so
I
sorry.
could put that.
I'm so sorry.
I wish I could put that in the trailer. So fucking bad. That was awesome. Kicked ass.
Probably the worst thing I've ever said.
That's an all timer, dude.
My apologies to all women.
All women, come on, you guys like jokes. You understand.
Yeah.
Oh God, it fucked my whole brain up, dude.
It's like it
Okay.
just came to me, you know. I just the Lord spoke to me in that
Yeah.
moment.
Oh God. Well, that explains why the Bible's so misogynistic. Anyway, um, I'm gonna
Wait.
play.
Oh, sorry. I was gonna make another really bad joke, but I'm just
Oh,
gonna not.
please.
Misogynistic. More like. All right. Let's move on.
Okay, all right, moving on. I'm gonna play something not by a hardcore band.
Cool.
This is another song from a Mike and Sell Aside project that I've played before called LICE.
Yes.
And I think I played you a live thing that they did with Audio Tree a little bit, but this is gonna be not that.
Yeah.
This is a track I've been recently reacquainted with because I needed to put on something recently to test. Like I was doing some real nerdy shit with headphones and EQ. And I know that those tracks are layered as hell, and like there's a lot of stuff to pick up on for if you're really examining whether or not your dumbass audio equipment is giving you the beans, the full beans, you know. And this track's a banger that I hope you enjoy.
I hope so too.
It's called Chimera by LICE off of the album LICE.
Rock and roll.
Chimera.
American Football Depeche Mode, dude.
Truly type shit. Drive soundtrack ass track.
And it's just Mike and his cousin Nate who does bass in American football. So it's just two dark boys.
It's just Mike and his cousin Nate. I don't know why that's hilarious to me.
I mean, that's what it is, dude.
Just two cousins fucking rocking out, dude.
His cousin does Birthmark, which is also a cool project like this, but without Mike's singing.
Is it instrumental or
What's up?
is it instrumental or a different singer?
No, it's got him singing. He doesn't sound anything like Mike.
Ah.
He plays one man though. It's wild. I watched him do it. He opened for Mike doing an Owen set like 10 years ago now, probably. It was pretty cool.
Damn. Dude, I'm gonna give you a little callback to last week. Check us out. I'm gonna hit this bong with one hand.
Oh. That's going in the trailer. All right, now rate the weed.
Mid.
You heard it here, folks. He's smoking on that mid pack.
It was a free eighth that I got from the
Okay.
dispensary I used to work at, and when I say mid, it's still bomb. It's just wouldn't have been my choice.
Well, I mean, we in Los Angeles, baby.
we're spoiled, and I argue that I am one of the most spoiled people here. I don't think that you can get much good weed anymore, except for the place that I buy it at.
And you know,
Or-
if you think it's good, it's like extra top tier private select
Yeah,
anywhere else in the world. You
and it's
know?
not even that it's like that outstanding. It's just it's fresh. Nothing's fresh anymore, given the way the industry is.
Weed connoisseur Joseph Backlar, everybody.
I worked in the
Weed
industry for a long time.
sommelier.
That exists.
Dude, get back in the weed game.
I'd rather not.
Ah.
I was actually just talking about this on Sunday with a couple of our buddies who still work in the weed industry, and was talking about how getting out of weed and never having to talk to anybody about weed ever again was the best decision I ever made.
Yeah, you really did go through a rough patch there, I recall.
It's just not cool. As a guy who smokes a lot of weed, weed's really not cool.
It's not. once it became legal, it's less, you know what I mean? There's less of that forbidden fruit, like, oh, I'm being bad
Yeah.
to it, you know?
Now everybody's mom loves weed.
It sounded like it would have been cool back in the day, but now it's like, all right, we get it, you know?
It just is. I mean, it always has been a product that is bought and sold, but it is like super commodified now, and like it's branded.
It's less punk
and,
rock.
Yeah.
It's sold out.
It's not
Big
just
weed, you sold out.
Yeah, it's not just fucking weed anymore, and that's whack.
Oh, dude, it's 420. Holy shit.
Yeah, and I like a nice little plunky, reverby guitar.
This is, as an album, definitely the most approachable stuff from Mike Kinsella, I think, that you would enjoy, aside from the American football you already love.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
Because it's got tracks like that. It's got slower, like everything's still very draped in this jacket of Depeche Mode, except for a couple songs that are more like ambient and acoustic. But
Okay.
yeah, Lies, good stuff.
Yeah, I like that. I like my sad with a little bit of synthesizer. You know.
I mean, I also do, but something, you know me, some things don't hit quite as well as One Sad Bastard and a guitar.
Yeah, see, that's like for me. I was talking to Emily about this the other day. I forget like what spurred it on, but we were talking about how like I love sad shit that is just one guy and a guitar, but for me to get into it, I really have to be able to relate to like the lyrics in some way, or
Yeah.
it has to be like a story that is I think is really good or whatever.
Because anything
when
else is
it's-
just whining. But then I
Yeah.
eat that up.
Yeah, and like I think Mike Kinsella is a fucking very prolific artist, but it is a little bit of I won't say it's just whining, but like it's most of his lyrics are about shit that I just absolutely cannot relate to, and so it is just
And
like,
I would not wish it upon you.
yeah, and so it's like, all right, man, relax.
You know, maybe it's because I haven't played Baldur's Gate that I don't like power metal. I'll say it.
Dude. So there's a scene in Baldur's Gate. There's a part that you get to in the third act of the game that is a fight against a devil, and the first time that I got into this fight, I literally like I sat back from my computer and I looked around because I was like, there's no way this is real. This can't actually be happening right now. The moment you enter the fight, the devil breaks into like a song.
What?
And throughout the whole fight, he's just like singing a ballad.
About what? Just
How
being
he's
a
a
bad guy?
A devil, and he's going to rock your shit, brother. But in a sultry, horny way.
All right. Yeah, you'd be into that. I see the vision. You know what I mean?
We're playing Baldur's Gate later.
I mean, I did it on camera. It's downloaded.
That's right.
I don't even know if I have that amount of money in my account, but PayPal will worry about it later, you know?
They'll let you know.
Dude, speaking of sad bastards and guitars, so see this thing right here. Folks, we went on a camping trip a couple months back, right? And I brought this thing with me.
Yeah, did you
And
get it fixed?
It fucking broke. And then I like kind of fixed it when I got back with like Loctite and Chutzpah and Moxie. And I was playing it the other night and then trying to tune, and then all of a sudden I'm like, I'm turning this and nothing's happening. I thought I fixed it. Broke again. So I think I just have to get new tuners entirely for the whole fucking spagaggle.
But you know, you make a trip down to the Guitar Center, you find those no problem.
Yeah, I mean, this thing definitely needs some love. But at the same time, once I'm done, it'll have even more character. You know?
There you go.
It's just a
R.I.P.
bummer.
Until then.
It's also a sign, I think. I think I've been playing guitar at odd hours of the night too much because I got an email this morning that was like, "Hey, your neighbors keep telling me that you won't shut the fuck up." I was
Well,
like,
shut the fuck up.
I my fault.
I mean, you should just know that, like, bro, you live in an apartment building. If it's past 11 p.m., you don't pick that thing up.
That's the jamming hours, dude.
Can't be.
What a hell world we live in.
I agree.
Need to put up some egg cartons on the walls or something.
Move into a home.
Or that, yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, Manscaped, please hit us up.
I'm begging.
Who else?
How many weeks in a row do I have to beg?
What's the BetterHelp? I'm
No,
critical of your
no.
services. Hit us up.
Not BetterHelp. I refuse to shill for them.
Okay, not BetterHelp. Factor Meals.
Yeah, Factor Meals, HelloFresh. All you guys, hit us up. Until then,
MeUndies, dude, come on.
what's the Stitch Fix?
ZocDoc.
Jesus Christ, I'm gonna.
I think we both consume too many podcasts, dude.
It's clear, obviously. Let's see. Next song. Do I want to go heavy and ridiculous? Well, that's kind of. You know what? Actually,
That's me in high school.
heavy and ridiculous. Ain't that the
Yeah.
truth? No. I've been guilty lately of kind of just listening to the same shit over and over and over again. You
Brother,
know,
you're talking to the guy who every time he's in his own car, it's always my playlist of Owen. Always.
That's no, thank you.
Well, I'll be singing in that bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'd be singing, but you can't be. That sounds boring
You sing to what you know.
after a certain amount of time, you know? But I've been kind of diving into other bands and like going on to band camp, trying to find stuff I've never heard before, specifically like hardcore bands I've never heard before. And I actually stumbled upon something just a few days ago that I heard one time. I haven't listened to it since I discovered it, but it immediately was so ridiculous that I was like, okay, yeah, we got to listen to this together on pod and get
What
a little
could this
live reaction
possibly
together.
be?
It's a band called LICE. The song is called LICE, and it's going to be off the release LICE.
Fuck you. God damn it.
I don't know anything about them. I don't know where they're from.
When was this?
Wait, what?
When was this? What era are they from?
This came out in 2023.
The modern era.
They do have some singles that came out this year called Three Strikes, or a single called Three Strikes. And then this is from their self-titled EP.
Now this is lice, like the plural of louse, right?
LICE, yes.
Well, this is not the correct lice. Okay, hold on here.
All caps.
Do they have a? All right, hold on. Maybe I'm
Blue and yellow album cover.
This can't be right. All right, hold on.
Can I see? Yeah, I can't.
I
see
can't.
you.
Yeah.
It looks like you're, well.
What's the song name? It's Lice.
Lice.
What if I type in Lice? Lice. All right.
There's no way you can't find this.
Okay. That's.
Search Lice, all caps. It should be the first band that comes up. It's a black and white photo.
I was on a Lice with all caps. There's another Lice that the album cover from 2015 is like
Some
two
white fellas.
cartoon versions of some white fellas as Lice.
Yeah, that's not what we want.
That's pretty badass. I also love that you're playing LICE after I just played LICE. You know what I mean?
Good point.
It's dude, I'm searching for LICE and I go to the artist tab and LICE comes up.
It's a black and white like artist picture of a band, live band.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm picking up what you're putting down, dude. You know what I mean? You know what it is? I think I typed the wrong search. I think I was searching.
I just sent it to you in the chat.
Oh no, I found. You right when you sent it, I found it. They're blue and yellow one is the one you're yeah, LICE by LICE on LICE. Here we go. 10,000 plays. This is a real. He's really got some Nietzsche shit here, folks.
Oh yeah.
Here we
Putting
go.
y'all on.
Oh. Is he making ape noises? What's happening? Oh. Oh my god.
The dirtiest sounding shit. The broken glass sound.
Dude, what the fuck? Oh, this rips, dude.
I have no idea where they're from. Their bio on Spotify just says FCHC. So
FC.
Toronto. Wait, no. That's their top listeners.
FC.
Fort Collins, Indiana. Or no, that's Fort Wayne.
Dude, I couldn't tell you. They're from parts unknown. Woo. Oh, God.
Oh, I think I found them.
Spectacular. Is it just LICE HC?
Lice the Gang.
Hard.
Can't tell where they're from, though.
LICE the Gang. Get checked. It's LICE. Full Gospel Church. This band is ridiculous, dude.
I think they might be from Canada.
It's got to be Canada. They got this show poster's got from Montreal on it, from Toronto and Detroit, from Brampton All-Stars, LICE.
Oh, yeah. Then they're from Canada.
What the fuck is a Brampton?
Brampton's a place in Toronto.
It sounds made up.
It's a neighborhood.
Oh my god. Good band though.
Pretty cool.
Canadians, if you're out there, let me know, because I no longer promote our videos to Canada. Some kind of new regulation, an extra tax fee or something. I ain't paying all that. You know
What's up with that, Canada?
These fucking Canadians charging haircuts off the top of everything and getting their magnificent free health care. Fuck those guys, man.
Must be nice.
Canada, shouts out to you. I'm resentful of your advanced society. Except for all the racist French people.
Yeah. Do something about that.
Please. Just, they do got a lot of big feats up there. I think they could solve the French problem with the, you know what I mean?
You got to band together the cryptids.
To defeat the French.
I've been saying this.
It is known. Dude, I don't even know. Everything you've played has wiped my brain of all meaning.
Good.
Well, number one, it's impressive. But number two, let's see, is there anything I've been listening to that I've thought, you know what Joe would like is this thing. You know what? Let me go on my history on my phone, because for some reason it's not
yeah, it's different.
It's redacted. I know exactly. This is probably going to be my last pick. But it is going to be an interesting one. So I've played Enduser before. kind of like breakcore drum and bass type shit.
Yeah.
Real dark stuff, you know?
Yeah.
I'm going to play a track off of, I guess the original release was called Left, and then it got a deluxe edition in 2017. I have no idea if this track is only on the deluxe edition or if it was on the original, because I'm a poser. I'm a dabbler, all right?
Casual.
I'm a casual. But this is a cool track that I sometimes I put this album on when I'm trying to fall asleep, which sounds kind of intense. Well, it is. Anyway, here's the track, Black Light by Enduser and somebody called it's either going to be Saul Thomas or Sol Thomas. It's spelled like the Spanish word for sun, you know, the soul. Could be Saul though. You never know with these
you never know.
breakcore folks, you know.
It's hard to say.
Fucking Fire and Ice. Here we go. It's a real thinky track. Makes your brain do things. As a whole record, pretty cool.
Yeah, no, I very much dig the vibe.
I have yet to dive into Enduser's other stuff, but I just picked this one off like the vibes, and I was pretty into it.
Looks like he's got a lot of shit. From 2004 to latest release 2021.
Yeah, they just keep drumming and bassing and breaking.
Goddamn.
How do they do it?
I do enjoy the slower D&B, you know?
Yeah, this kind of stuff I can lock into and do some work or
I do like faster, but this has a completely different feeling to it, you know?
It's a vibe.
It's definitely a vibe.
Yeah, there's another 2 minutes. You get the point. It sounds like you're in the Matrix sex rave.
Yeah, but like definitely some shit I could put on while I'm like making shirts or something and lock the fuck in.
Would highly recommend. A lot of there's one track that's like I think it's called Intermission 3 or whatever on this album. But I had to like save it because it's got, all right, it's going to get a little bit nerdy, but the sub bass in it goes crazy. And when I have a little tiny subwoofer in my room, I had to turn that bitch down because I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Why is my room falling apart?
Well, like my head was against the back wall, and I guess because of the way sound works, like when the sub bass from that song hit, my like brain started vibrating. I was like, "Oh fuck!
Help!"
Yeah, I was like, "Turn off! I need adult." You know, maybe that's why I get noise complaints. Fuck.
Yeah, that's probably something.
It wasn't
something
even that loud. It just made that thing work, dude.
Shook the whole building, brother.
I swear my earlobes were dancing.
Oh, you said that was your last pick?
Yeah, you know, it's a low pressure day. We don't need to like go crazy with it, you know?
Yeah. Well, then I think I got a perfect one to close this out on. I don't have much else on my list anyway.
Fire me off, dude.
As we both know, I've been listening to a ton of fucking Drug Church lately.
Dude, you got me on, as have I.
Good band.
I've been on, like, I've just been letting Cheer play while I walk around with Sebastian, or
Hygiene.
What's the record after? Yeah, Hygiene.
Yeah, those two are incredible. I'm excited for the new one. I'm not going to be playing Drug Church today, but I brought it up because, you know, I've been listening to a lot of heavy stuff, been listening to a lot of hardcore, and really Drug Church is kind of the only thing to break it up for me lately, other than a couple other things. But I've been wanting something in a similar vein, flavor.
Mm-hmm.
And this band's not exactly the same sonically, but it's hardcore tinged, but with some melody and some fun little riffs interspersed. You ever heard of the band Gum? Gumm?
Not even a little bit.
Well, they got a little track called "Swallowed Whole" that
Yo.
I have been on top of lately.
Swallowed Whole by Gum. What kind of horny ass? You know what?
Hey man, I'm not naming the tracks.
Need gum. Like gums. Anyway.
Yeah, we got it, Brandon.
I don't think you did.
We chose not to acknowledge it.
What the fuck is this name though? It's gotta be like. Did they just?
Who cares, man?
Who gives a shit? Yeah,
we're in a band with a bad name. Who cares?
Actually, all music sucks. All band names are stupid.
Yep.
What did you say it was called? Swallowed Whole. Okay, so this is the track.
Yeah, it's the track.
All right. I'm excited. You know, I haven't. It does leave you wanting when you listen to Drug Church and you're like, what if there was more, but it's not out yet. You know.
Yeah.
It's hard to replicate, especially like, I mean, that crazy bastard Pat's one of a kind.
Truly, and like I said, this band doesn't sound exactly like them, but I needed something in a similar vein that. I can't burn myself out on Drug Church before the new album even comes out, you know?
Yeah, and it's like, you know, things can scratch the same itch without sounding the same, right?
Absolutely.
Like, if I want to lock into some real heavy shit, right? Marauder could scratch that itch, but so could Harm's Way, so could TUI.
Absolutely. But,
You know
like,
what I
this
mean?
is in the same vein of, like, this is stage dive music.
Okay. All right. Swallowed Whole by Gum off of Piece It Together, is that right? I think it is. Whatever. Here it is. Nope. Piece It Together is a single. Whatever. Here's Pure Swallowed Whole. Please?
The release is called Piece It Together, by the way.
Oh, fuck me then. Please? There we go. Oh, it's like so... It's not out of tune, but it's definitely... They're playing it like that on purpose.
It's that, like, flanger or a chorus or something, like, dialed all the way fucking up.
Freaking rocks, dude.
Right? It's for the moshers, for the rockers, for the movers.
Oh, with the sample at the end? What even is this?
Yeah, that's been a fun one. They've got they got a lot of other pretty good releases. In 2023, I think 2023 is their most recent album. They came out with an album called Slogan Machine, and it's pretty damn good. Very fun, very melodic, but still like moshy.
Yeah, I mean, you know what it reminds me of? Higher Power.
Absolutely. Yeah.
That's what you got to deep dive.
Actually,
obviously it gets shoegazy later, but
when we were doing was it new stuff? Damn, did I delete my new stuff playlist? Yeah, but I had a Higher Power song on my playlist when we were doing new stuff. I can't remember which song exactly I had.
I didn't even know that they had new stuff at the moment.
Not like new.
Newer. My acquaintance with their catalog is the old shit, so.
Yeah. They recently came out in June with a track called Still Point that is featuring Never Ending Game, or Homie from Never Ending Game. So
I too must deep dive the Higher Power. For the
listen
movies.
to Never Ending Game too.
Yeah, you know, every time you put them on, I'm like, God, they did.
They got riffs.
The son of a bitch did it. You know, you can just see the wife beaters and the baseball hats. It's awesome.
You can hear the goatee.
Or the goatsy.
Oh no.
Look, I'm sorry. It's a weird one today, folks. But it was I had fun. What about you?
It was all right. We had a good time.
I had a good time.
We'll come up with a real theme for next week.
Eventually, all right? Don't... We do this for us. Right?
I had an idea for a song, or for a theme.
I mean, we'll fire away.
If we did just... And this could be broad as hell. Songs that
I
tell
love
a story.
broads.
Love broads.
I'm so sorry. I do like that. The narrative is a big part of musical connection for sure. I mean, that's what got the Coheed and Cambria hook line and sinkered.
Yeah, like a song that tells a story, whether, fantasy or nonfiction.
There's going to be at least 2 Coheed and Cambria tracks for this next week, folks. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah. Y'all are getting some country. You guys are going to get some Protest the Hero.
Oh, they're great storytellers. I'd never know what the hell he's talking about, but great.
That boy can spin a yarn.
That's the first time I ever heard the word kanate in a song.
Yeah.
Called Blood Meat.
And I also think that's not how you pronounce it.
Isn't that how he said it?
It's how he said it, but I'm pretty sure it's just the Khanate.
Oh. Shouts out to Canada one time. Again.
Like the Council of the Khan. The Khanate.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Rhodey, what's up, man?
But Kanate sounds cooler.
The way... Something about that funky white boy saying wild shit got me riled up, dude.
Got to be one of my top 10 favorite Canadians.
Well, for some reason, a lot of Canada in this episode. We were all on the blokes last week.
Yeah. What's with us?
I don't know what's going on, man.
Now we're on to the northern blokes. The blokes from the north.
The D-gens up north, dude. Okay, story songs. I like it. Yeah. Let's run with it.
All right, cool. I'll start throwing a playlist together.
So look forward to that, folks. If you liked what we were talking about on this weird and wacky episode, leave a like or tell us it sucked in the comments or tell us you liked it in the comments. Leave a review on the things. It's Apple Podcasts, probably.
Yeah.
Do all the stuff.
The other day I was on Reddit and someone was asking about podcasts and I just dropped ours in there and was like, hey, by the way, I do this podcast, blah, blah, blah. Me and my friend, we just talk about dumb shit and do playlists. And I got a good amount of people that were actually replying and being like, this sounds cool. I'm going to check this out on my lunch break. So if any of you check that out and you're coming here from Reddit, cool. Thank you.
Reddit, we love you.
Share it with your friends.
Tell your grandma, just leave it playing in a browser, please.
Please.
Just give us the watch hours. Either way, that's really cool, Joseph.
Yep.
I hope that they follow through with that. I know I'm not down for my shit.
I lie all the time on the internet.
Yeah. But that's why you're here.
Hell yeah.
You know? Actually, funny story before we go out. It's not funny at all. Someone left a comment today on, I think it was last week's video, that is in a language Google couldn't auto-detect and then translate.
Okay, hang on. Wait a second. I want to go see this. You said on last week's video?
I think it was last week's.
Let's see. Nope, one comment from my brother.
Jerry. Shouts out to you, Jerry.
Is
I don't
it
know
on
what
that
it
same
was
episode?
on. It was on. I got the email about it, but I couldn't exactly tell you. Oh no, here we go. It was on. What episode is? No, it is last week. Yeah.
Yeah. No, the week before. New stuff.
Oh, last week was old stuff, dude. Brain no good today. Yeah. Well, I don't. I tried to translate it, and I have no idea what that's on about.
Whatever they're saying here is also in their name.
Oh. Yeah, it absolutely is.
And I'm oh.
Is
Okay,
this a
Brandon,
sex robot?
go to their profile.
Okay.
They've got one video.
Oh,
and I
my
recommend
God.
you watch it.
No, dude, I can't. I'm gonna investigate this off camera, folks, because I expect to be.
Dude, I'm listening to it right now.
Does that say R.I.P.?
It does.
What the fuck is this, dude?
Felicio
it's got
Kiwana.
It's got 19
Sung by
views.
Saya Tautaina.
Oh.
Yeah, it's got 20 now.
This feels like something no one was ever supposed to watch.
They weren't, but I'm glad they're here. I'm glad they're commenting.
Shouts out to you, mysterious, ominous commenter.
I think they're trying to tell us to review that song.
What's your initial reaction, Joseph?
Awesome.
What does it sound like?
Cool Island Jams, brother.
All right. You know what? I'll listen to it for you, mysterious commenter, who may be the originator of. I don't know. Either way,
Who knows?
Whatever you're on about is untranslatable by Google. So shouts out to you for being completely incomprehensible. Something
Thank you
I try
for
to
being
do
here.
all the time.
Jesus.
All right, buddy. I've been Brandon. That's Joseph. We like music better than you. You have anything else to close out on?
Not a single thing.
And with that, I shall bring the recording to an end. All right, buddy.
Bye-bye.
Have a good day. Love you.
Love you, buddy.